Everyday Fluent Podcast.
From the Fluenters.
Tim, I just came back from the night market and I feel like I got totally ripped off.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Well, I saw this amazing jacket, looked exactly like the one you wore in the last reel. But when the vendor started throwing numbers at me, I just nodded and paid whatever they asked.
Oh no, how much did you end up paying?
388 kwai. And then I saw someone else buy the exact same jacket for 168.
Oof.
Welcome back to Everyday Fluent Podcast Chinese Bootcamp, everyone. I'm Tim, and Annie just learned the hard way that numbers in Chinese aren't just math. They're culture, psychology, and survival skills all rolled into one.
I'm Annie, and apparently I need a crash course in Chinese number literacy before I go bankrupt buying overpriced jackets.
You definitely do. But here's the thing. That vendor didn't just pick random prices. 388 and 168 both have special meanings in Chinese culture.
Wait, what? Numbers have meanings?
Oh, you're in for a treat. Chinese people are obsessed with number symbolism. Like 168, 168, sounds like 一路发, get rich all the way. That's why it's such a popular price point.
In 388?
3/8. 8 sounds like fa, to prosper. So 888 is like the ultimate lucky number combo. The vendor was probably thinking, if this foreigner pays 388, we'll all get rich.
I can't believe I paid extra for superstition. What other number secrets should I know?
Oh, there's a whole digital language. Like when people comment 666 on social media, they're not being evil. 6 sounds like Leo, which means smooth or cool. So 666 is like saying, that's awesome.
Really? I thought they were trolling me.
Nope, pure hype. And you know those couples posting 520 everywhere?
Yeah, what's that about?
520 sounds like 我爱你, which means I love you. May 20th is basically a second Valentine's Day now.
That's actually adorable. Any sad number codes?
555 sounds like ooh, 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 the sound of crying.
Oh, like wah, I'm so done kind of cry.
Exactly. It's the digital version of throwing yourself on the floor and sobbing.
Okay, this is fascinating. But I clearly need to learn actual counting before I decode internet slang. Can you teach me the basics?
Absolutely. Let's start with 1 to 10. These are your survival numbers.
Hit me.
1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now let's say it quick, like a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wait, 4 and 10 sound really similar to me. How do I tell them apart?
Great ear. 4 has a falling tone and a soft S sound, like a whisper. 10 has a rising tone and a strong SH sound, like you're shushing someone.
So, 4 whispers down and 10 shushes up. Got it. What comes after 10?
This is where Chinese gets brilliant. After 10, you just stack numbers logically. 11, 11, literally 10, 1. 12, 12, 10, 2. 20, 20, 2, 10. 21, 21, 2, 10, 1.
Wait, that's so much more math-friendly than English. No weird 11, 12 to memorize?
Nope. It's completely logical. It teaches place value while you're learning the words. Let's do a few practice ones. Try this. What's 64?
6, 10, 4. 64.
Perfect. 64. How about 97?
97.
You're getting it. Now we go bigger. These will help you say your age, price, and even your phone number.
Go big or go home.
100, 10,000, 1, 10,000.
Wait, 10,000 gets its own word?
Yep. Instead of saying 10,000, Chinese just says 1. It actually makes big numbers easier once you get used to it.
Got it. That's gonna take a little practice, though.
For sure. So hey, if you want to go beyond what we covered today, we've got a cheat sheet from 0 up to a trillion in the PDF below. Take a look when you're ready.
Ooh, gimme. Okay, but let's get practical. How do I actually use these numbers when I'm shopping and don't want to get scammed again?
Great question. First, you need to know how to ask for quantities. Chinese uses measure words between numbers and nouns. The most common one is ge.
Like what?
If you want 3 dumplings, 我要3个饺子。我要, I want, 3个, 3, 饺子, dumplings.
So, ge is like saying pieces or units.
Exactly. It's the Swiss Army knife of measure words. Works for most things.
And for prices, I kept hearing kuai everywhere at the market.
Kuai is colloquial for yuan, like saying bucks in English. So, 10 kuai, 10 bucks, or yuan, 50 kuai, 50 yuan, 168 kuai, 168 yuan.
So my jacket was 388 kuai. Now I can complain about the price properly.
Exactly. And to ask how much something costs, 多少钱, how much money? Or more casually, 几块钱, how many bucks?
And what about asking quantities, like how many dumplings do you want?
Use 几 for smaller amounts. 你要几个饺子? How many dumplings do you want?
And to answer?
我要5个. I want 5.
This is so practical. What about ages? That always comes up in conversations.
For adults, ask 你多大? How old are you? Literally, how big are you?
That does sound like something you'd ask a watermelon.
However, for kids under 10, use 你几岁? How many years old?
And to answer?
我27岁. I'm 27 years old.
Perfect. Let me practice the whole market scenario. You be the vendor. I'll try not to get ripped off this time.
All right. 这件外套很好看，你要吗? This jacket is very nice. Do you want it?
多少钱? How much?
388块，很便宜。388 kuai, very cheap.
太贵了168块好不好? Too expensive, 168块, okay?
Wow, you just attempted to bargain. How did you know to do that?
I remembered you said 168 was lucky. Figured I'd use their own superstitions against them.
Brilliant strategy. You're learning to think like a local.
But wait, I realize I don't know how to save phone numbers yet. That's pretty essential, right?
Super essential. Phone numbers are just said digit by digit. Like if your number is 138-0456-7890, you'd say 138-0456-7890.
0 is ling?
Yep. Though people sometimes say 洞 for 0 in phone numbers. It literally means whole.
Chinese has personality even in zeros. Any other number culture I should know about?
Oh, there's tons. Like 1314, 1314 sounds like 一生一世.
One life, one lifetime, meaning forever. You'll see it in wedding hashtags.
Math is getting romantic. What about unlucky numbers?
4 is the big one. Sounds like 死, death. That's why buildings skip the 4th floor and people avoid phone numbers with lots of 4s.
So number superstitions actually affect daily life?
Absolutely. Understanding these cultural meanings helps you navigate everything from prices to social media to elevator buttons.
I feel like I just got a masterclass in Chinese psychology through mathematics.
That's exactly what happened. Numbers in Chinese aren't just counting tools, they're cultural keys.
So what's my number survival toolkit now?
You can count 1 to 10 and beyond, ask for quantities with 几 and 个, handle prices with 块 and 多少钱, ask ages appropriately, and decode cultural number meanings.
Plus, I know why that vendor charged me $388. They were trying to activate prosperity energy.
And now you know to counter with lucky numbers of your own. 168 was a power move.
Next episode, we're tackling something I desperately need after all this shopping.
how to figure out where the heck I am.
That's right. Episode 5 will learn location words, directions, and how to find your way without getting more lost.
Perfect. Because after spending all this money, I need to find the cheapest way home.
再见, everyone. And remember, every number tells a story in Chinese.
再见. May all your prices be 168 and never 388.